People wait for January like it is a magic button. They think the calendar will save them. They think the new year will wake them up, discipline them, motivate them, change their habits, fix their confidence, and erase the mistakes they avoided all year. But time does not change people. Decisions do. And right now, you are standing in the most dangerous moment of the year, the last few days when most people mentally give up. They say, "It's already over, I'll start fresh later." That sentence has destroyed more lives than failure ever did. The truth is brutal. These last 5 days are not small. They are not symbolic. They are not meaningless. They are a mirror. They expose who you really are when nobody is watching, when there is no applause, no excitement, no clean slate illusion. What you do now is exactly what you will do when life gets hard next year. If you quit now, you will quit again. If you delay now, you will delay again. Momentum doesn't start on January 1st. It starts when excuses end. Most people don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because they are comfortable being average. They fail because they let time slip while telling themselves stories. "I was busy, I had problems, next year will be better." But the calendar has watched millions of people repeat that lie year after year until regret becomes permanent. Jack Ma once said that opportunities are always disguised as hard work and confusion. These last 5 days are exactly that. They feel awkward, they feel pointless, they feel uncomfortable because there is no crowd energy. That's why they matter. Winners are not built when motivation is high. Winners are built when motivation is gone and discipline remains. Right now, most people are mentally checked out. They are scrolling, eating, sleeping late, making jokes about resolutions, waiting. And that is why this moment is a gift. Because when everyone else stops, the smallest action gives you a massive advantage. You don't need to transform your entire life in 5 days. That's not the goal. The goal is to prove something to yourself, that you are not controlled by mood, timing, or comfort. These last 5 days are about identity, not results, about who you become when nobody is counting, about whether you respect your own word. Because once you break promises to yourself, everything else becomes negotiable. Your goals, your standards, your self-respect. People think success comes from motivation. It doesn't. Motivation is temporary. What matters is self-trust. And self-trust is built when you do what you said you would do, even when it's boring, late, or uncomfortable. Most people are poor in results because they are rich in excuses. They keep emotional receipts for why they couldn't show up. But life doesn't care. Time doesn't care. The world only responds to action. Use these last 5 days to clean your mental house, not by overthinking, but by executing small, painful truths. Wake up earlier than you want. Sit alone without distraction. Write what you avoided all year. Face what you ran from, not to punish yourself, but to reclaim authority over your life. You don't need clarity to move forward. Clarity comes after movement. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is a myth people use to delay responsibility. In these days, stop consuming motivation. Become it. Close the noise, reduce inputs. Social media, opinions, endless information. It numbs urgency. Urgency is born in silence, in stillness, in discomfort. Most people never change because they don't sit with themselves long enough to feel uncomfortable. Discomfort is not danger, it's growth knocking. 5 days of discipline won't make you successful, but it will break the cycle of delay. It will send a message to your nervous system. I am in control. And once that message is sent, everything changes. Your future doesn't need perfection, it needs direction. And direction is chosen in moments like this, when nobody is forcing you, when quitting feels justified. Look at your patterns honestly. Where did you escape instead of confront? Where did you choose comfort over courage? Where did you lower standards to avoid pain? Awareness without action is entertainment. Action without awareness is chaos. You need both. These days are not about hustle, they are about alignment. Aligning your actions with the person you say you want to become, because nothing kills confidence faster than self-betrayal. If you say you want more in 2026, then act like someone who deserves more. Now, not later, not next month. Now. Success is not loud, it's quiet. It looks like discipline when nobody claps. It looks like restraint when nobody knows. It looks like consistency when results are invisible. Most people want dramatic change, but dramatic change comes from boring consistency, from doing the obvious things longer than others are willing to. You don't need a miracle. You need standards. Standards for how you use time. Standards for what you tolerate. Standards for what you allow in your mind. Your environment shapes you more than your intention. Clean it, physically and mentally. Remove distractions that steal focus. Remove people who normalize mediocrity. Remove habits that numb pain instead of solving it. Pain avoided compounds. Pain faced transforms. These last 5 days are your chance to choose pain with purpose instead of pain with regret. Stop asking, what if I fail? Ask, what if I stay the same? Staying the same is far more dangerous than trying and failing. Failure gives data. Staying the same gives decay. You are not behind. You are just early in the process of becoming disciplined. And discipline is learned, not inherited. Do not waste these last 5 days planning a perfect future. Build a strong present. The future will follow. When January comes, most people will feel excited for 2 weeks. Then habits will collapse. Why? Because they didn't build a foundation now, when it was hard. If you win these last 5 days, January becomes momentum, not motivation. And momentum is unstoppable. This is not about proving anything to the world. It's about proving something to yourself, that you can act without permission, without applause, without guarantees. Because the world eventually respects people who respect themselves. And self-respect is built in moments like this, when you choose action over excuse, discipline over delay, truth over comfort. These 5 days are not the end of a year. They are the beginning of authority. So don't wait for the clock to change. Change before the clock does. Because when you walk into the new year already disciplined, already focused, already moving, you don't hope for success. You expect it. And that expectation changes everything. If this message hit you, don't let it stay as emotion. Turn it into action. Close this video and do one hard thing you've been avoiding. That's how winners are built. Not tomorrow, now.